down in the back. That's cute. If you've never seen me before, I am Priolo. I'm your resident white-facing biracial multi-passionate musician, and I talk about the ish that nobody wants to talk about and push you to do the same. My hair is real crazy today, y'all. Sorry, I might be distracted by that. All right. I am here doing Love in Action's Daily Boost. Today is Third Eye Chakra Day, so I will be completing my assignment on that. We'll be talking about the Third Eye Chakra. We're going to talk about one of the slides that I shared this morning into the Love in Action IG broadcast channel, as well as doing the Melody Beatty. Yes, indeed. And live now is what I'm going to do. I just got my email that I am live on my own channel. We love to see it. All right. Doing this, daily boost, doing this, live streams and blasts, and sharing. Okay, so if you don't know about Love in Action Network, we are a mental health peer support organization. Our goal is to essentially get people free enough to put their love in action. And so if you are here on either the podcast later or here in YouTube, say hello. Let us know what your word of the day is and what do you see? That is the affirmation for today. So I see blank. And those of you that don't know, I do have a baby. And so you may see baby's hands come up and you may hear some squeaking because we are eating. We are eating, okay? And there hopefully will not be any screaming. We've been a grumpy baby today. All right, so let's get started. So this post, it's from Millennial Therapist. The handle is millennial.therapist over on Instagram. The post says, hard truth. Some relationships will no longer align once we heal. Some relationships will no longer align once we heal. The caption says, healing comes with growth and loss. You'll start to notice that people who resonated no longer do. Be ready to establish your community or reestablish your community. And I think this is, when I think about the radicalizations I've come through, there are very few people that have stayed along the journey, right? There are very few people that over the last 10 years or so, as I've become more and more radical, have stayed with me on the journey. And this will happen as, hello, Dr. Flo. Dr. Flo is our CEO at Love in Action Network. I think I forgot to say that at the beginning. Hello. Ellen Vivi. Anyway, Dr. Flo is the CEO at Love in Action Network, and you can find out about his services and all the rest over at lovedandlovable.org. You are with me on the journey. You are one of the few, child. And so I think, and I've been thinking about this in terms of social media, in terms of my business, in terms of like just kind of overall life, and how the community that surrounds me in certain spaces is not the community that is going to grow with me. Is not the community that is going to grow with me, right? As I heal and continue to radicalize and continue to call continue to call for ceasefire, continue to call for things that, people really want to take a side on, people really want to chill on, people really want to stay silent. And my push at this point is to find people, even if they're already in my, bless you, and even if they're already in my community, that are going to state things, that are going to speak, as we did Throat Chakra Thursday yesterday. So don't be afraid to start your healing and your growth just because you're going to lose people. There are more people out there. There are more people to love you. There are more people to converse with you. There are more people to stand with you. There are more people, right? You don't know all 10 billion people on this earth. You cannot. So quit pretending like you do. Get out of your own way and push the damn button. That's my message. Hard truth. Some relationships will no longer align once we heal. And that is okay. Do not be afraid to reestablish your community. She actually says, be ready to reestablish your community. And know that community is always changing. Okay, let me move on from that. I was a little late today, but I'm still going to be out of here in under 30. Okay? Okay. All right. So, third eye chakra day. We've talked about this before. I'm no longer doing the facts. It's just Dr. Flo and I doing daily boost now. So I'm no longer reading the facts. You can find those eventually when we release the workbook from Papi Wata. The 7-day pillar challenge, chakra challenge, was created by Papi Wata. There is a workbook that goes along with it. There's a bunch of fun stuff. We are very awake right now. Like affirmations and colors and foods and crystals and all that is readily available to you. We've read it over 100 times in the backlog of Love and Action Daily Boost. So you can go to the Substack. Please don't do that. We can go to the Substack. You can go to the podcast. You can go to my YouTube and find some of that information. Or you can go to Google, because Google is free. So like I was saying, today is Third Eye Chakra Day. I'm trying to figure out if we're going to take more bottle or not. Maybe not. Maybe we're just going to be awake. Both are cool. That's cool. That's fine, as long as we're not screaming. So we're going to read some reflection questions. You can answer them in the chat here. You can answer them on the Substack, or you can answer them in your own journal, or you can answer them in your head. It don't matter, child. It do not matter. All right. So reflecting on the third eye, also known as Ajna chakra in Sanskrit, okay, I learned that from Dr. Flo, that this is Sanskrit that it says here, involves considering its themes of intuition, perception, wisdom, and insight. Here are some questions to guide your reflection. So I'm gonna just see what sticks out to me. What sticks out to me is, okay, number 5 and number 7. Number 5 and number 7. Awareness and mindfulness. This is number 5. There's 3 questions. I may or may not answer all of these. How aware am I of thoughts and beliefs and how they influence my actions? What practices do I have in place to cultivate mindfulness? I feel like there's a bug on me. Oh, that's my kid's hand. That scared me. Oh my gosh, y'all. It like moved. I was like, what the heck? How do I stay present in the moment, especially when faced with challenges? Okay, I'm going to read them again. I'm going to answer maybe 1 or 2. How aware am I of my thoughts and beliefs and how they influence my actions? In my work with Dr. Flo over the last 3 years, in coaching with him and being mentored by him and having peer support from him and having accountability from him, have become more aware of how my thoughts and beliefs really affect the way. Awesome, Haley. Thank you so much. I also love my earrings. And hello, Swifty87. I believe you've been here before. Hello. Thank you. I'm trying to meet new people. It's my joy. It's my goal and my joy. I'm trying to meet new people, so I appreciate you. Hopefully my YouTube, will be part of you. Well, to come on and say ugly, you can only say things that reflect yourself, honey. So have the day that you believe you deserve. Anyway, and I'm not ugly. I love myself. I'm beautiful. Thank you. How aware am I of thoughts and beliefs and how they influence my actions? In my work with Dr. Flo, I've just become more aware of where those thoughts and actions are really leading from. Dr. Flo and I have been on this journey over the last month to really name the limiting beliefs, or name the thought that is preventing us from doing things. And that has really been helpful, both from Dr. Flo, like saying, ooh, this is my limiting belief, I'm going to name it. And then also me just saying that to him, and him having that coaching moment with me of like, you don't need to believe that anymore. What would that thought be? We've had tons of discussions on that. And so if you're interested in that, feel free to live chat us at lovedandlovable.org, and we will get you into the mix. We also have a constant well of affirmations, peaceful music, co-working, etc., to help us further and get out of these limiting thoughts and beliefs. When I'm positive, guess what happens? I meet new people. When I have positive thoughts and beliefs, I meet new people. I go out and I do these lives. I stay out and I do these lives. I stay being able to say the things that I want to say and envision what this could look like further down the road, right? I'm building small. Small is all. But listen, Haley, it's a reflection on them. They need healing. And that's what we're here to do. Lovedandlovable.org. We're healing. healing the world one person at a time. Oh, my Lanta. It is okay. It is okay. There is a child down here. Y'all just stay with it. Stay with it. Okay. How often do I seek guidance from a higher power and universal consciousness? Oh, that was not a question that I read. Sorry. What activities or practices help me bring balance and alignment to my third eye chakra? Did I read that one? No. I scrolled too far. Hang on. Back it up. How do I stay present in the moment, especially when faced with challenges? Well, yesterday in Love in Action was a challenge, and here's the deal. I cannot give people the satisfaction of what they think they want from me. People really make up stories in their heads about you, like the person that called me ugly today. Let's use them as an example, okay? They believe that about themselves. They believe that to be true of everyone in the world because that is what they believe about themselves. And we can ask, is it true? No. Is it absolutely true? No. How does that belief or thought affect me in this moment? Well, if I believed that about myself, I think it would make myself feel pretty bad about myself, right? And who would I be without that belief? Who would I be without that belief? Or who would that person believe they were without that belief? Right? Those are the questions we can ask ourselves. So those are the things that I try to do to stay present in the moment. I try to not be reactionary. We talked about this yesterday. I try to not be reactionary because being reactionary instead of proactive, I'm going to talk about this in Spill the Beans later, but which is going to be on my Instagram today, y'all, at 2 p.m. Central Time. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, it's Priolo Studio. Come on over. Happy to have you, and I'll see you live at that point, which I also will put on Halo, Dr. Flo. I just haven't done it yet because I've had a fussy child today. Fussy child. So anyway, not being reactionary, really seeing what, taking a step back, taking the 4,000-foot view, and seeing what is actually happening before ever responding, right? And the proactive part of all that is that I am constantly working on myself. I'm constantly developing myself, right? Now, your answer doesn't have to be the same. Don't feel like it has to be the same, right? You're going to be introduced to tools for healing, for justice work, for anti-racism, for all of these things over the course of your lifetime. Only take in and believe what serves you. Leave the rest behind, okay? Now, the other thing, I'm not going to answer any of these questions. I'm just going to read them to you because this one stuck out to me. Number 7, connection to the higher self. Why do we have that face? No, none of that face. None of that face. Connection to the higher self. How connected do I feel to my higher self or higher consciousness? What practices help me to strengthen this connection? How often do I seek guidance from a higher power or universal consciousness? I believe I read that section last week on Third Eye Chakra Day. And so you can go back and look at that and make sure you're answering these for yourselves. And I would also add, who do you think higher power is? Is higher power reactionary? Is higher power punitive? Is higher power kind? Is higher power restorative? Is higher power... That's okay, Haley, I'll be here. That's okay, thank you. You can join us, lovedandlovable.org. We have Telegram channels, so that's not a social media. That's a non-algorithmic space where we pour love in. If you want to join us there, you can join us there. And I am also going to be starting some Priolo Studio telegrams very soon, but that community is readily built for you, and we are here to serve. I'm here for various things, including my own business and Love in Action Network. Okay, so really get in with yourself about what you believe about higher power. If your higher power is punitive, guess how you're going to react in life? Punitively. You're going to punish people, right? Hi. Hello. Hello. I love you too. Hello. Thank you, funny videos. Somebody else called me ugly, so, you know, believe what you believe. Do you believe that you're beautiful? Because I bet you are. Because you came in and you said a beautiful thing. All right, moving on to the Melody Beatty. This is 52 weeks of conscious contact. This is connected with the 12-step traditions. Melody Beatty gives Love in Action Network a place to land every week, a place to cling onto, and a topic. So this week's topic has been good grief, and child, it's been good grief today. And this week, it's been a lifetime. You are what you see, child. You are what you see. So, Melody Beatty is wonderful. She packs a punch. Day 6 is very short. We're going to get a little shorty, and then we're going to get a gratitude focus, and then we're going to get out of here because, as you can see, although my baby's being very good, we got to go because I got to care for the child. All right, so day 6. If you find yourself swimming across an ocean of grief and you're too tired to keep swimming, just float. Just float. Just float. Right? That's what babies do. Babies don't swim, but they can learn to float. Right? We can learn to be buoyant. We don't have to try. Dr. Flo, earlier in the week, I actually think it was Monday. I think it was before all of this hullabaloo. I said, reminder, don't work so hard, or something like that. You don't have to work so hard on the big songs. And that's just so true. You don't have to work so hard. You can just float. You can just float. We do not have to work so hard. Dr. Flo and I have been talking about this all week because we're both revamping social media plans, and we're both revamping our businesses and offering new things, and go where the flow is, right? Go where the flow is. We can just float. Okay, let me get to the gratitude focus. I'm talking a lot today, y'all. All right, gratitude focus is we can be thankful that we don't have to accept our losses or the magnitude of each loss all at once. All we need to accept is whatever we're feeling today. And I will once again promo lovedandlovable.org/emotions. There are emotion wheels, and yes, flow, go with the flow. Dr. Flo, will you grab a screenshot, please? Will you grab a screenshot, please, and thank you, because that'll be good for the promotional materials. Okay, thank you. Go with the flow. Flow, yes. lovedandlovable.org/emotions. There are emotions wheels. There's an emotional guidance scale. I encourage you to go look and really identify what emotions you are feeling today. And then go to the needs wheels and see what your needs are. And then ask for your needs to be met and see who meets them, right? All we need to accept is whatever we're feeling today, and know that there's a new day tomorrow, right? Joy is coming in the morning. I said that before, child. Joy is coming in the morning. Joy is our revolution. So how can you get into that positive belief manifestation? Right? That's number 4 on the emotional guidance scale. How can you get into passion? How can you get into joy? How can you get into these spaces? You don't have to do it with us, right? But you need to do it for yourself. You need to do it for yourself. We just provide the tools. All right, that is the daily boost for today. Continue to be anti-racist, be safe, make good trouble, do good work. I love y'all hardcore. You're loved and lovable. I will see you right back here at the same time tomorrow for Crown Chakra Day. And like I said, I will be live on my Instagram later for Spill the Beans. Oh, grumpy child, perfect time. And you can catch us at lovedandlovable.org. We'll see ya.